Jonathan Mielke, Director of Instruction at Oak Hills Country Club in Omaha, Nebraska. I'd first like to say I'm very honored to be nominated for this award, and thank you guys for taking the time to review these supporting documents. So at the end of every year I sit down and look at my notes and kind of find out a new game plan for the next season. I'm looking at how well the clinics were attended. I'm looking at member requests, how the lessons went, and anything else along those lines, so I can find a way to make the next season a little bit better. So at the end of 2015, I sat down, looked at my notes, and I found two things that I really wanted to kind of concern myself with for the 2016 season. The first one is Oak Hills is starting to get a lot of new members that were families with young kids. So I wanted to find a way to engage the kids and get them more involved in the game of golf. The second thing that I noticed out there was that a majority of our junior golf academy athletes were not completing and turning in their junior golf homework. So I want to kind of combine both of these. I kind of wanted to make it a fun and exciting way for juniors to learn golf. So I sat down throughout my notes and looked through this and said, wow, I can do this, and kind of came up with a few game plans. But none of them really were exactly what I was looking for. Then one night, getting ready to prepare dinner for my kids, I kind of found the answer. So I'm in the kitchen preparing dinner, and I asked the kids, what would you guys like to eat? And I got no response. So I asked it again, and still got no response. So I walk in from the kitchen to the family room, and both of them are sitting down with their eyes glued to the TV watching this cartoon called Littlest Pet Shop. I thought, wow, they don't even notice me or even notice that I'm talking to them. That's what I want. I want to be able to find a way that's fun and exciting and engages junior golfers to learn the game. So that was my game plan. Going forward, I wanted to make an animated cartoon that teaches junior golfers about etiquette, about rules, about golf swing, and I want to be able to send it out to the parents after each session. There's a problem though. The problem is I had no idea about animation. I can't even draw. So I did my homework, I studied, bought all this equipment that you see behind us, bigger, faster computers, gaming computers, software, microphones. And long story short, kind of came up with a Junior Golf Academy animated cartoon. So, if you will, I started with 2D. I thought that was honestly the best way or the easiest way that I could get involved in animation. So if you will, please join me and let's meet the Mielke Golf Junior Academy 2D characters. So now I have a way to make 2D animated golf cartoons, but there still was something missing. I wanted the juniors to see their characters swinging the golf club, and I wanted to see it from different angles. So the next step I thought, well, was 3D. So again, back to the drawing board, more software, a little bit different computers, a lot of study and some more classes. And if you will, please again, let me introduce you to the Mielke Golf Junior Academy 3D characters.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Mielke Golf Junior Academy 3D characters.
So now what I'd like to do is give you some highlights of our 2016 animation series. And remember, my goal was to make the journey of learning the game of golf fun and exciting for our juniors. So you're going to see stuff like Game Show Golf. You're going to see a big red golf cart we called Old Red, who takes you on field trips and magically transports you to different locations. So, join me again for some Mielke Golf Junior Academy animation.
Welcome to Game Show Golf, where junior athletes get the opportunity to test their golf knowledge. Are you ready to tee it up? Let's go! Alright athletes, this is how we play. Remember, you can use your homework and notebook from the Junior Academy to answer any of these questions. I will first ask you a question, show you a picture or a video. You will then have a few moments to take a look at these videos and review them, and then I will start a countdown. If you look at the top of the screen, it'll start at 10 and go all the way down to 1. Let's see if you can get the correct answer before the clock runs out. Are you ready to play? Alright, level 1Cs, here's your first question. When a ball lands on the green, most of the time it leaves a mark. What is this mark called? Is it a hole? Is it a divot? Or is it a ball mark? Look closely at this picture. Is it a hole? Is it a divot? Or is it a ball mark? Countdown starts right now. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Time's up. All right, the answer to the question. When a ball lands on the green, most of the time it will leave a ball mark. So if you thought ball mark was the correct answer, you are correct. Congratulations. All right, Mielke Golf Junior Academy athletes, let's grab your notebook because this is the Level 1A putter review. All right, athletes, here are the three main parts to a putter. Do you remember what they are? Birdie board, show us the first part. This is the putter head. Birdie board, show us the second part. This is the grip. And birdie board, the last part is the shaft. So remember, in the bunker, the thicker the sand, the more we want to open the club head. This will expose the bounce and help with our contact through the thick, heavy sand. And also, if we have hard packed sand, we want to close the club face down. This will take bounce off the club. Make sure you use the bounce on your wedges. A fade moves from left to right for a right-handed player. Watch this ball flight. Hey athletes, watch that ball flight again. Is it a draw, a fade, or a straight shot? Alright athletes, let's take a look at this. Most of the time, when a ball lands on the green, it will leave a small hole or depression called a ball mark. Now we need to repair this ball mark. Does anybody remember how to do that? To repair this ball mark, we will insert the repair tool and pull the handle up. We will continue this all the way around the edge of the hole. Now that you've gone completely around your ball mark, it should look like a little anthill. Now it's time to take your putter and gently tap it down. Alright, Level 3A athletes. Here is your fifth question. Take a look at this golfer. On his backswing, is he swinging the club above the plane, on the plane, or below the plane? Look closely at this golfer. Is he swinging above the plane, on the plane, or below the plane? Your countdown starts right now. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick. All right, level 3A athletes. Take a look at this golfer. On his backswing, is he swinging the club above the plane, on the plane, or below the plane? If your answer was above the plane, you are correct. Our first field trip. Next stop, Steeg Field. Let's go see if baseball players turn their hips to shift their weight. Coming in for a landing. Hold on. All right, let's go watch a professional baseball player hit some baseballs. Watch him turn his hips to shift his weight. Let's watch again. Notice how he turns his hips to shift his weight.
So the response I got from our animation series from both juniors and parents was fantastic. It was actually tremendous. I accomplished all of my goals for the 2016 season. So to my two kids, Madeline and Davis, you know Daddy doesn't like you to watch a lot of cartoons, but maybe just this once we'll let you watch a few. So thank you again for reviewing these documents.